Did the Colonel actually shoot someone while in his shop? Well, yes and no. You're referring to the shootout that happened between Standard Oil owner Matt Stewart at the time and Colonel Sanders, who wasn't Colonel Sanders at the time. He was just Harlan David Sanders, a manager of the Shell station. Robert Gibson was the executive from Shell that was also friends with Uncle Harley. And what had happened, and here's the story directly from my family, what the Colonel told his nephews, my side of the family. Matt Stewart was a known troublemaker. He was giving issues to Uncle Harley by painting over his signs. Now, you will do what you want with this information, think what you want, whatever, I don't care. Uncle Harley confronted him one day, and he told Matt Stewart, if I catch you painting over my signs again, I'm going to shoot you off the ladder myself. Those are Colonel Harlan Sanders' words directly to my great-grandfather, Charles Sanders. That part was not told by Kentucky Fried Chicken Corporate, their portrayal, or anyone else covering this story. That is what he told my grandpa. So what happened? This took place before he owned the Sanders Court and Cafe, which was the Pure and Oil station. This was the Shell station. This is where he got started in the gas station industry. And due to the Great Depression, that gas station had to be shut down. But due to his remarkable work, he was rewarded the lease of the Pure and Oil station in Corbin, Kentucky, and that's where Kentucky Fried Chicken was founded. That's where the seasoning started. That was from 1929 until 1955. Anyways, back to the shooting. Uncle Harley was with Robert Gibson, the executive of Shell at the time in that area, or a Shell executive, whatever you want to call him. And someone came by the shop and told Uncle Harley that a dude was painting over his sign. Well, he already warned the guy that he would shoot him, but Uncle Harley didn't have a gun on him. They went. Robert Gibson was strapped. He had a gun. And Robert Gibson and Colonel Sanders, who wasn't a colonel at the time, got out of the car, and Uncle Harley started yelling some words at Matt Stewart. And Matt Stewart got down off the ladder, and he was strapped. And Matt Stewart started shooting. Matt Stewart killed Robert Gibson, and Uncle Harley picked up Robert Gibson's gun and shot Matt Stewart. Some reports say once, some say twice, but he didn't kill him. He shot him in the shoulder, wounding him. He begged for his life, and Uncle Harley spared him. Later, a police officer killed Matt Stewart in a shootout before Matt Stewart could serve his sentence of 18 years in prison for the murder of Robert Gibson. There almost was another shootout when Uncle Harley had a group of people having a confrontation outside of his home, but he didn't fire during that one. He did come out into nothing but his boxers and threatened to shoot them. But point being, don't paint over his signs.